There is a sound that moves heaven into action. A sound that tears down barriers, quiets fear, and opens the door to divine provision. It's not the sound of anxiety. It's not the sound of uncertainty. It's the sound of faith. And whenever faith speaks, the supernatural begins to respond. Everything you've prayed about, everything you've waited for, everything you've trusted for, starts shifting the very moment you speak with authority. You've been given something far greater than wealth, stronger than influence, and more effective than hard work. You've been given the word. Not just the word written on pages, but the word alive on your lips. Heaven isn't waiting for conditions to be ideal. Heaven is waiting for your voice to agree with truth. Your future isn't on hold because of your emotions. It's waiting for your spoken decree. The enemy isn't threatened by your thoughts. He's terrified of your voice, because your voice carries weight. Your words don't just make sound, they set things into motion. Each time you speak according to what is true in the spirit, you make room for heaven to step in. You give angels the green light to move. You release the harvest to show up. You make way for what seemed impossible to start taking shape. This isn't about feelings. This is about spiritual law, the law of belief, the law of speech, the law of dominion in the spirit. God created the world through his words, and you were formed in his likeness. That means your words are designed with the same spiritual code. Every word you speak is like a seed planted, and every seed grows after its own kind. I don't speak based on what I see. I speak from a place of trust. I speak from what I believe. I speak from the promises I've been given. I don't repeat the problem. I speak the solution. I don't feed fear. I declare truth. I don't agree with delay. I call forth the breakthrough. My mouth is a spiritual instrument. My voice is a tool of authority. My words are filled with divine substance. My sentences send out signals to heaven. And the very moment I speak in alignment with the word, power is released. The word declares, "You shall declare a thing, and it will be established for you." It doesn't say maybe. It doesn't say if everything works out, it says, shall. That's not casual language, that's covenant language. That's authority in action. That's the law of the Spirit at work. And when I speak from that place, I skip past the delay, I overcome the resistance, I shut down the plans of darkness, I activate heaven's supply line in my life. So I speak now with confidence. This is my divine time. This is my season of sudden advancement. This is the chapter where delay is broken. This is the moment where overflow is released. Every resource I need is being drawn to me now. Every promise that was spoken over my life is moving into divine timing. Every relationship, every open door, every divine opportunity is entering my experience. I don't push, I align. I don't struggle, I declare. I don't chase, I attract by speaking. My words carry design. My voice creates movement. My decree draws destiny. I am no longer bound by hesitation, fear, or waiting for something to shift. I understand now that when I speak with spiritual authority, the world begins to rearrange. I am not under the mercy of my emotions. I am governed by the authority in my voice. I no longer wait to feel strong. I speak strength. I don't wait to feel rich. I speak wealth. I don't wait for everything to line up. I line it up with my declaration. The atmosphere responds to my words. Circumstances shift when I speak. The invisible begins to move toward the visible when I use my voice with purpose. The unseen starts taking shape the moment I speak with certainty. My tongue is not weak. It is a powerful force in the realm of the spirit. I use it wisely. I use it boldly. I use it in agreement with heaven's truth. Delay no longer controls me. Fear no longer silences me. Doubt no longer guides me. I speak truth even when my eyes don't see it yet. I declare victory even when the battle feels intense. I call things finished even while they are still forming. Because my faith does not rely on sight. My faith speaks until the answer arrives. My words are not small. They are full of weight. My voice is not ordinary. It is anointed. My speech is not empty. It is charged with divine authority. The word in my mouth is not weak, it is a sword. And with it, I cut through confusion, I silence every lie. I break every delay, I speak harvest over my life, I speak divine connection, I speak supernatural supply. I speak open doors, I speak clarity of purpose, I speak acceleration and advancement. I speak alignment with heaven's timeline. I declare that what I speak I will see. What I call forth will not be delayed. What I align with in truth will come quickly. My season has changed. The shift has begun. Heaven is listening. Earth is responding, the Spirit is moving, and I will not remain silent. I will keep speaking, I will keep declaring, I will keep releasing the truth until everything around me matches what I've seen in the Spirit. My decree is done, and it is established. I do not surrender to fear. I do not entertain limitation. I do not dwell on what's behind me. I do not agree with lack or defeat. I agree with what God says. I stand with truth. I align myself with the Word. I agree with abundance, with favor, with healing, with strength. And with more than enough, I speak words of life, and those words return with strength and results. I am not a victim. I walk in victory. I am not beneath. I rise above. I am not sitting still. I am moving forward. I am not unsure. I am speaking with clarity. I do not plead. I speak with authority. Because I've been given power, authority, and heaven's support. All of creation reacts to faith. The unseen realm moves when a believer speaks. When I open my mouth, I change the atmosphere. When I speak, the storm quiets. When I speak, I join with God's purpose. And when I declare, I receive what I release. There is no more delay, there is no more confusion. There is no more being stuck, the fog lifts. The road becomes clear, the door swings open, because now I speak with the language of heaven. I declare increase, I declare restoration, I declare peace of mind, I declare healing, I declare clear direction, I declare favor and grace, I declare divine provision, I declare new opportunities, I declare divine assignments, I declare supernatural speed, I declare that heaven has remembered me. What was ignored is now noticed, what was hidden is now uncovered, what was shut is now open. This is not magic. This is a promise. This isn't wishful thinking. This is spiritual law. I don't just hope things will change. I speak and expect it. I don't fear the changes. I find purpose in them. I don't accept limits. I replace them with truth from God. From this moment on, my mouth agrees with my future. I won't speak against my blessings. I won't cancel my own breakthrough. I won't block what God has already released. I will guard my words. I will manage my speech. I will shape my world by what I say in faith. Each time I speak, I plant seeds. Each time I speak, I build something. Each time I speak, I bring myself into alignment, so I choose to speak with intention. I speak with boldness. I speak with steady faith. I speak as someone who knows their authority. Because I carry the word of the King, and where his word is, there is power. I now speak to the rest of this year and command it to follow divine order. I speak to my days. They must bring me what I need. I speak to my nights. They must bring me peace. I speak to every hour, it must follow my purpose. I speak to every assignment, it must bear fruit. I speak to my surroundings, they must agree with who I truly am. I speak to the atmosphere, it must line up with the truth I carry. I declare that every debt is wiped away, every need is fully supplied, and every seed I've planted is now increasing. I declare that I walk in supernatural strength, divine supply, and heavenly insight. I do not accept sickness, I do not accept anxiety, I do not accept confusion, I do not accept delay. I live above the natural system. I live above every curse. I live inside the kingdom reality. I speak to my future and I declare you are prepared for my arrival. I speak to my past and say you do not control or limit me. I speak to my present and declare, you are ready soil for miracles to grow. I will not settle. I will not shrink back. I will not live in fear. I will not back away. I step forward with courage. I speak with boldness. I move with prophetic direction. I live with great expectation. Because God's word guides my steps and my foundation is built on faith. I don't need permission to succeed. That permission has already been granted. I don't need validation to rise. That validation is already mine. I don't need every condition to be just right. I only need to speak. Speak when everything feels dry. Speak when silence surrounds me. Speak in the darkness. Speak when it's only a whisper. Speak even when it seems hopeless. Speak until what I've seen in the spirit becomes what I hold in my hands. The kingdom operates by voice. The promises respond to sound. Heaven moves when faith is spoken clearly and boldly. Now, I step into that faith. I wear it like clothing. I let it flow from me. I live it in every way. I speak peace into my home. I speak increase over my finances. I speak healing into my body. I speak life into my dreams. I speak acceleration into my destiny. I speak to God's perfect timing and say, show up in my now. The Lord has given me his promises and I respond with my voice. I will not hold my words back. I will not draw back. I will not wait for ideal circumstances. I will speak what is true and truth will open the way. This is more than motivation. This is divine revelation. This is not just emotion. This is spiritual law. This is not just noise. This is living seed, and every word I speak now comes back overflowing, pressed down and multiplied. Let the angels carry it. Let the earth follow it. Let my life show it. Let my future prove it. I will not be quiet. I will not hesitate. I will not give up. I will speak with boldness. I will declare with strength. I will release with confidence. And I will walk in what I declare. This is my set time. This is my now moment. This is my divine meeting with purpose. I command my harvest. I call forth breakthrough. I stand on the covenant and enforce its power.